Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. Today we're tackling something pretty close to home, literally, home security, especially living in Chennai.
Definitely important.
We're diving deep into an interview with Kishore Kumar. He owns Secure Home Solutions.
Right.
And get this, he's been in the business for over 20 years.
Wow.
20 years. So he's really seen it all change.
That's a lot of experience.
Yeah, and it really got me thinking, how much has home security even changed in Chennai just in those past 2 decades?
It's amazing how much things have evolved, right? I mean, just think even 20 years ago, a simple lock and key might have felt like, oh yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
But now today,
Yeah.
it's different. Like we're dealing with all these increasingly complex threats and we really need more advanced solutions to stay ahead of things.
That's so true. And what I found really inspiring about Kishore Kumar is that he actually started Secure Home Solutions because he wanted to make good security, quality security,
Right.
accessible to everyone,
Yeah.
not just, the people who could afford the really high-end stuff.
I think that's so crucial, that commitment to affordability. Because everyone deserves to feel safe in their own homes.
Absolutely.
And what's impressive to me is they don't, sacrifice quality to make it affordable.
Exactly.
Still getting really good stuff.
So let's actually jump into what makes Secure Home Solutions so unique. Okay, one thing that stood out to me was their staff training.
Okay.
So they have their team go through these specific programs developed by Godrej,
Oh, nice.
which is everyone knows that's the gold standard for security in India.
It's huge. Yeah. Godrej training is like a real mark of quality. And it's not just about knowing how to install a camera or a lock. It's about really understanding home security.
Right.
Like the deeper stuff.
Right.
It means they can actually really assess your specific needs, look at your home, look at the layout, any weak points, and figure out the best ways to protect you.
Yeah, and they don't just do installations. It's like a whole suite of services. So it starts with assessments and then suggestions. They'll even create custom designs for your home.
Wow.
They handle, delivery, installation, and they have this whole dedicated after-sales support team.
That's impressive.
Plus, they keep all the spare parts in stock so they can fix any problems that pop up really quickly.
That's so important.
That's the level of service you don't always find.
Yeah, not everywhere has that kind of attention to detail. It's like they're focused on the whole customer experience.
Yeah.
It's not just like, here's your product, bye.
Yeah.
It's like they're partners in this.
Yeah.
And that's important when we're talking about something as crucial as security.
Absolutely. Okay, now we got to talk tech.
Yes.
Because they have some seriously cool products.
I'm looking at their website. It's very impressive.
We're talking CCTV cameras, digital locks, video door phones. I mean, it's everything. And I know Kishore is really excited about all the advances in security tech, especially like the high-definition video.
Yeah.
And mobile access. You can check in on your home from anywhere in the world.
It's amazing.
I know. It's just wild how technology is giving us this kind of control.
And peace of mind, too, right?
It's like, sir.
Knowing that you can see what's happening at home no matter where you are.
Yeah. And what really impressed me?
What's that?
Was their emphasis on AI-powered motion detection.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about recording video now.
Right. It's intelligent. It's like the system can figure out what's normal activity and what's an actual threat. So you get fewer false alarms and more reliable alerts when something's really wrong.
Yes. This kind of tech is a game changer.
Totally agree.
And of course, we can't forget those digital locks with fingerprint and smartphone access.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
It's like something out of a movie. It wasn't that long ago that this was just for super high security places.
Yeah, it's amazing how accessible it is now.
Right. And it's not even just about the cool factor.
Right.
These digital locks are just way more secure.
Yeah.
Think about it. You can control exactly who has access to your home, even remotely.
It's true.
Like you can give temporary access to guests or, if you have someone coming to do a repair or something, you can just revoke it when they're done.
Yeah, it's so convenient.
It's so convenient.
It's like a whole new level of control.
It is. I remember when my neighbor's house got robbed and it made me realize, wow, even in a pretty safe neighborhood,
right,
we can still be vulnerable. So having that extra protection can make a huge difference.
It's about being proactive instead of waiting for something to happen and then reacting.
Right.
And speaking of being proactive, Secure Home Solutions offers something really interesting, a completely free home security assessment.
Yes, it's free. When I first heard that, I was like, wait, really? It almost sounds too good to be true.
I know. but it is real.
It is. So tell me more about it.
Well, basically, they send their expert team to your house, and they check out your current security setup. They're looking for anything that seems weak.
Right.
And they consider, your home's layout, the neighborhood, and then they give you personalized suggestions for how to make things better.
It's like a checkup for your home's defenses.
Exactly. And no pressure to buy anything.
Yeah.
It's just honest advice from people who really know their stuff.
It's so valuable to get that outside perspective.
Yeah, because sometimes we get so used to our own homes that we don't even see the obvious problems.
That's so true. You might think you've got everything covered, but this assessment, it might show you blind spots you didn't even think about.
Yeah, like they might point out stuff about your perimeter security. Like maybe you don't have enough lighting or your sensors are in the wrong spots.
Right.
Or they might just suggest things like reinforcing your doors and windows.
Yeah.
Simple stuff that can make a big difference.
And once you've got that assessment, Secure Home Solutions is there to guide you through the next steps.
Yeah, they'll help you pick the right products, handle the installation, and make sure you really understand how everything works.
It's that commitment to supporting you through the whole process.
It really sets them apart. It's not just installing equipment and leaving, they're invested in your safety for the long term.
It's a true partnership. And even after they've done the installation, you're not on your own.
Right.
They've got that ongoing after-sales support. So if you have any questions, if you need anything adjusted, they're just a phone call away.
That ongoing support is really key, especially with technology changing so fast. It's good to know there's a team you can rely on for updates, maintenance, troubleshooting, all that stuff.
Absolutely. So if you're in Chennai and thinking about upgrading your home security, Secure Home Solutions is definitely worth checking out.
For sure. And remember, investing in your home security, it's investing in your peace of mind and the safety of everyone you care about.
It's about creating that feeling of security and comfort in your own home, knowing you've taken those steps to protect what matters most. And for anyone who wants to learn more or schedule that free assessment, you can reach Secure Home Solutions at +91 75500 84414.
You can also find them online at infocusssecuritysolutions.com. They've got tons of info on their website about their products and services.
And don't forget to check out their Instagram at Godrej Locker Shop. You can also email them at sales@infocusssecuritysolutions.com.
Now, while Secure Home Solutions does offer this amazing comprehensive approach, it's also important to think about different perspectives, and other options when it comes to home security. Not every solution will fit everyone's needs or budget.
That's a great point. So what are some other things people in Chennai should be considering when it comes to protecting their homes? What are some of those alternatives?
Well, in a city like Chennai, the community plays a huge role. Think about things like neighborhood watch programs, resident associations, even just getting to know your neighbors and looking out for each other.
Yeah.
It's really about that kind of community awareness and watchfulness. It's a more traditional approach, but man, it can be so effective, especially for preventing those crimes of opportunity.
Okay. Right, exactly like that saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Sometimes just that visibility, that active community is all it takes.
Exactly. And it doesn't have to be high-tech or expensive either.
Right.
Simple stuff like making sure your property is well lit.
Oh, yeah.
Trimming back bushes so they can't hide behind them. Even having a dog, that can make a difference.
Speaking of simple but effective, what about just basic security habits? Like always locking your doors and windows?
Oh, absolutely.
Even when you're home.
Huge.
And not leaving a spare key under the mat or something.
Yeah, those habits, they're so important. It's easy to forget, get complacent, especially when you're in your own space.
Right.
But honestly, most burglaries, they're just taking advantage of an opportunity.
Yeah.
So by just being more aware, doing those basic things, you can really lower your risk.
It's true. And it's not just about physical security these days, with everything being digital.
Oh, right, yeah.
We've got to think about cybersecurity threats, too. Strong passwords, that two-factor authentication, watching out for those phishing scams. It's all connected.
For sure. Our homes are, so connected now. Smart devices, security systems, even appliances you can control from your phone.
Yeah.
Protecting our digital stuff is just as important as protecting our physical space.
It's like creating these layers of protection, physical and digital, and having that plan, that strategy that addresses all those different risks.
Yeah, holistic approach, right?
Exactly. But beyond all the practical stuff, there's that feeling too,
And sense of security.
Yeah, that peace of mind.
Absolutely. I mean, ultimately, home should be our safe space.
Yeah.
The place where we feel, totally comfortable and secure. And that's what Secure Home Solutions, and even those other simpler things, they help you create that. It's about that balance between protection and peace of mind.
So, wrapping up this deep dive into home security in Chennai, hopefully we've given everyone some good information, something to think about.
Definitely. Whether you're thinking about a full-blown system like Secure Home Solutions offers or exploring those more budget-friendly options, remember, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
The more you know about the risks and what you can do, the better choices you can make for your home security.
And remember, securing your home, it's not like a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process.
Right. Technology changes, the bad guys change, our needs change.
So stay informed, stay proactive, and most importantly, stay safe.
And hey, if anyone out there has more questions or wants to dig deeper into any specific part of home security, reach out. We're always happy to help navigate this whole thing. It can be complicated.
Until next time, keep diving deep.
Yeah, those are great points. In a city like Chennai, it's really about that sense of community, too.
Absolutely.
Like those neighborhood watch programs.
Yeah.
Resident associations. Even just knowing your neighbors, looking out for each other.
It's like that old saying, it takes a village.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a more traditional approach to security, but man, it can be so effective. Especially when it comes to deterring those crimes of opportunity.
Right. It's that visibility, that active community presence. That can make a huge difference.
Absolutely. And it doesn't always have to involve fancy technology or spending a ton of money.
That's true.
Some simple things like making sure your property's well lit.
Yeah.
Trimming those overgrown bushes so there's nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
Even having a dog can really deter those potential burglars.
Right. Speaking of simple but effective, what about just basic security habits?
Oh, yeah, those are crucial.
Like always locking your doors and windows.
Yeah.
Even when you're home.
Yes.
And not leaving a spare key under the mat or something.
Exactly. It's so easy to just forget, get a little complacent, especially when you're in your own space, you feel comfortable. But, the truth is, most burglaries, they happen because there's an opportunity.
It's true.
Someone left a door unlocked, a window open. So just by remembering those basic things, being a little more mindful, you can really reduce your risk.
It's true. And it's not just about physical security these days either, right? I mean, everything's digital now.
Oh, absolutely. That's a whole other layer.
We've got to be thinking about cybersecurity too. Strong passwords, two-factor authentication, watching out for all those phishing scams. It's all connected.
It is. It's all part of it. Our homes are so connected now. We've got smart devices, security systems, even appliances you control from your phone.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got to be just as careful about protecting our digital stuff as we are about our physical space.
It's about creating those layers of protection, both physical and digital, and having that overall strategy that addresses all those potential risks.
A holistic approach.
Exactly. But beyond all the practical stuff, I think there's that feeling too, right? That sense of security, that peace of mind.
Absolutely. Yeah. Ultimately, your home should be your safe space.
Yes.
A place where you can completely relax and feel secure. And that's what Secure Home Solutions and even those other, more simple things we talked about, they all contribute to that. It's about finding that balance between having the right protection and having that feeling of peace of mind.
So as we wrap up our deep dive on home security here in Chennai, hopefully we've given everyone some valuable insights and things to think about.
Definitely. Whether you're thinking about going all in with a system like Secure Home Solutions offers, or maybe exploring some of those more, budget-friendly DIY options, the key is knowledge.
I agree.
The more you understand about the risks and what you can do, the better decisions you can make for your own home security.
That's so true. And remember, securing your home, it's not like you do it once and you're done. It's an ongoing process.
Right. Technology changes, the threats out there change, our own needs change.
So stay informed, stay proactive, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone.
And hey, if you're listening and you have any questions, anything you want to dig into a little deeper when it comes to home security, don't hesitate to reach out. We're always happy to help you navigate this whole world. It can be complicated, and we're here to help.
Until next time, keep diving deep.